Justin, you've seen Deep Blue Sea. You've lived the high-tension thriller movie experience. Are you ready to live it again, but this time it's a video game?
Deepest, bluest, my hat is like a shark's fin.
My favorite song ever from the soundtrack of the hit movie Deep Blue Sea. We're playing a game called Depth, which isn't exactly Deep Blue Sea, but there are sharks and there are divers. I'm going to play as Marissa. It is, man...
Pop them.
No, they're my buddies. It is an asymmetrical shooter game. Maybe a little Counter-Strike-y if Counter-Strike was in the ocean and one team was divers and the other team was sharks. Diver team has 4 people on it. Sharks only have 2 people.
That is a really good idea for a video game. I haven't seen any of this game yet. This is a very good idea for a video game.
Yeah, it's a pretty sick idea for a video game. So it's all, taking place in 3D space. You can swim up, down. As a diver, you move relatively slowly, and then you have like a little boost button that you can use in any direction. You can boost upwards, you can boost backwards. And you also have access to different weapons. Right now, I have just the basic starter pistol, but as Steve...
That is not a starter pistol.
No, I'm sorry, it is a pistol. You also have different objects different consumables you can use. So somebody put down a mine over there. I put down a little sonar beacon. You can't see the shark. You don't have you can't see through walls. The sonar beacon is cool because it just emits a high frequency beep when the shark goes near it. There's a shark right there, and he's gone. There's a shark right there, and he's gone. He got blown up. You gotta move very, very quickly in this game, regardless of what team you're on, because the sharks are actually surprisingly vulnerable. It only takes a few shots to really take them down. So the point of the game as sharks is to just dash into a room, grab one of the divers with your jaws, and get them the hell out of the room before the other players can shoot you to death.
And then you can eat them in private?
There's very little eating. You mainly just maim them, tear them apart. It's really great, actually, as a shark. Once you have them in your jaws, the way you deal damage is by... There's a shark! Kill it!
Shark!
Kill it! Got him.
Look at him.
As a shark, the way that you kill players is you get them in your jaws, and then you have to shake the mouse back and forth very quickly. As if you are, thrashing them to death.
I'm not sure about this dive team that goes in guns drawn. That seems a very, anti-nature stance.
Well, nature is pretty terrible. In this game, there's
very little... sharks give you a heads up, we are there, we are waiting for you down here.
The heads up that you get is your heartbeat. Your heartbeat, you can't hear it because we're doing this through Skype, but you can actually see the screen flashing a little bit. Your heart beats faster as the sharks get closer. The sharks can come through one of the doors or windows in the room, or horrifyingly, they can smash through the environment and create their own points of entry. Oh god. Oh, that was very close. The shark...
They attacked Steve there.
They attacked Steve. Yeah, they can do that to slow down his hacking process. I think they can actually destroy Steve. And if they do that, then the divers lose. There's also a life count. Oh, shit. I didn't even see that, dude. Now I don't got no arm. I got one arm. I got one leg. And the others are gone.
I think he came through the wall.
He may have came through the wall. That's something he can do. I'm going to upgrade and get this spear gun. And maybe change to... just pick up a few more sonar buoys. I don't know if I explained the sonar buoys well enough. You basically drop them down, and then they will beep when a shark comes near it. But there's no, mini-map, right? You have to, keep your wits about you. Using headphones is almost, required. Because, please. Because then you can, get a better idea of where the sharks are coming at you. So if a shark...
You pooned him.
Pooned him real good. If a shark gets its mouth on you, you're not dead. Your other players have a chance to, save you, but you also have a knife that you can use to stab the shark over and over again and attempt to take out the last of its health bar. See, that shark was playing smart. Killed one of our players and then got away. Because sharks can die just as easily as humans, and they also have a set number of lives. And when those run out, then you're gone. So here I've kind of gotten lost because I couldn't find Steve. He's actually below us. So I'm out in the open and separated from the group, which is a terrible, terrible idea. Playing as the divers is actually really genuinely scary and fun because you start developing this... you have to work together, right? You have to have this pack mentality. Here I'm putting a sonar buoy outside and trying not to blow myself up on the mines. But you also develop this mentality of, I don't want to ever be on the outside of the group, right? You want to stay in the middle or else you end up like that guy. You want to stay in the middle and use your other diver buddies as like meat shields, hoping that the sharks will go for them first instead of you. Because they're...
Did the shark just leave that floating corpse there?
I think the corpses actually just stay in place.
Okay.
We're gonna pile up like actually a lot of sharks in this room. There's a shark, and he blew himself up.
Humiliating.
Very embarrassing. Here we're playing very smart. There's some interesting asymmetrical designs going on here because as the sharks, you really have to work together. There's only 2 of you. So at most you can, if the divers are working together, you can incapacitate 2 of the divers. That really does leave like more than enough people to take you out. You have to kind of line up your shots. There, I just set off our own mine. You have to line up your shots so that you can grab a diver and get the hell out of the room in one sort of dash, or else you're almost certainly going to lose. There's a leveling system, like a rank up system, so that idea of wanting to stay in the middle of the group and get kills, like pick off the sharks that pick off your teammates, is almost incentivized because then you get more experience points and you level up faster. Holy shit, that was super close.
Oh, wow.
Right
through the snout. Oh, look at you.
Racking up them double kills. So in this game, we're about tied. We're keeping pretty good pace.
Is it deaths? Is it kills?
Yeah. Well, it's if the divers can get Steve to I think it's all 4 of these safes. There's Steve is hacking open that safe, and then get him back to the cage they spawned in. Then the divers win the game. Shit. But if the sharks destroy Steve, the sharks win the game. Or if either team kills everybody on the other team, then the surviving team wins the game.
How do they kill everybody? I mean, you've already killed like a bunch of sharks.
Right, you have 30 lives. Both teams have.
Oh, is that what that counter is there at the top of the hood?
That's what the counter is at the top. Yeah. So it's not like a guaranteed. There, I just saved myself by stabbing real good into that shark meat. It's not like a guaranteed like thing that the sharks are going to win. In fact, I would say I've won as the divers more than I've won as the sharks. Just because as the divers, it's easier, I think, to cooperate just because there's more of you. As the sharks, like, you only have that one other person, and if you don't work together with them, you are screwed. There, I just saw.
It's very hard to tell this from a secondhand Skype call, but this looks a little bit of jank on there. Is there some jank in there, or
I think you're probably live? It controls and handles actually very smoothly. The frame rate holds up really well. I mean, it's not the best looking game, but a lot of it is underwater, and a lot of it also has to do with like the idea of not being able to see very well, right? Because it's very dark. All right, now I'm a shark. Obviously, probably didn't need me to tell you that.
It looks very shark-like.
He has fins and shit. Just like the divers earn money to... Here's me smashing through a wall just to have a little bit easier access. Just like the divers have access to money that they get as Steve moves through the place and unlocks these saves. Sharks earn evolution points every time they kill somebody. That's what it looks like when you kill somebody as a shark. You look like you're like spasming because you have to move the mouse around super quickly to tear them apart before they stab you to death, which is kind of fun. But as you can see, I earned 2 points by killing 2 people.
Look, and you two are joined together forever there.
Yeah. And you spend those evolution points on new shark abilities. So to start out, I picked one that you have like a sonar thing that shows the outlines of where players are. I spent 1 point on something that expands that sonar, makes it so I can see people from a little bit further away. And there I just picked up an evolution that increases my stamina right when I spawn. Almost, not quite. So that it basically I can dash a bunch right when I start out. Because the sharks almost always start out pretty close to the action there. So with that evolution, I can just get back into things a little bit quicker.
I'm sorry, I just don't believe the sharks are this vindictive. What's in this treasure that they want to keep secret? What are the sharks hiding from us, Griffin?
Right, this is a very Shark Week. I'm just now realizing like how stupid the video for this looks because you have to break dance with your mouse in order to properly eviscerate people. It's a very Shark Week take on things, right? Because
oh, you just blasted Steve.
Yeah, I just got Steve, but good. Because you really have to be hyper violent as a shark. There's very little passiveness. Something I learned in this game, which is really great, in this match, I should say, is you get those evolution points by killing players, right? You can also look at, oh, what's that? Some baby seals. And you can go after baby seals and get evolution points by eating them.
That's what I'd be doing. I'd be like, humans, go about your business.
I mean, it's not a bad idea, right? Because some of the, what's up, Steve?
Oh, sorry, Steve.
Some of the later perks are incredibly powerful. There's one that allows you to
just
get away from the action for a bit, and get your health back. Or there's one that drains your stamina pool before it drains your health pool, and that can make you like a juggernaut. So those later things make it a lot easier for you to get kills. See, that was a very good kill because I dashed like through him and out of the room.
Do you have to hit anything to like actually grab them, or is it just like if they get in your line of movement?
As far as I can tell, the only button is dash, and if they are in the way of your dash, then they got.
What if they in the next one, Depth 2, they introduce Echo, the dolphin? How sweet would that be if he was like protecting humans?
That would be pretty fun.
Very good.
They could patch that into Depth 1.
How about it, Depth?
How about it? Or if you could eat the sharks to gain energy, if you could just cook them up right there under the sea, that would be hard.
I wouldn't cook them, though. I want to watch the humans eat raw shark. Just take a handful of shark meat and just jam it.
Or if it's sharks versus sharks and you eat each other, or Ouroboros. Like shark Ouroboros. So yeah, it's a very simple game. What I like about it is actually the matches move very quickly. They're usually over in less than 10 minutes or so. And it's one of those games that is early and so different enough that I don't think anybody has gotten like insanely good at it yet. So it's very easy to like hold your own, and not feel like a complete nincompoop, which is a stark comparison against the new Call of Duty game, which I've also been playing and am apparently terrible at. What's up, seal? Nyomp, nyomp. That seal just got kissed by a rose, by which I mean I ate it as a shark. Oh, what's that? Seconds? Don't mind if I do. Little seal sashimi.
Go back for more.
But yeah,
those evolutions aren't permanent, right? It's just
no, they are.
Game.
Oh yeah. Sorry, they are game to game. As you play, though, you do unlock new weapons that you can purchase and new stuff. But no.
Do you get bling for your shark?
Yeah,
like a gold fin.
Yeah, you can get a solid diamond shark.
How scared would you be if a shark came at you just covered in camo?
I'd be pretty freaked out.
Red dot sight.
Red dot sight on this shark. Anyway, this is Depth. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you again real soon.